Alright, hello everybody, once again, Tamato back here, and as you can see, I am finally finished building the ceiling of this gigantic factory thing, and I'm going to be working on, I'll just come back at the end of the episode with this done, but I'm going to migrate this bat box up on top of the ceiling, and, or not the bat box, I mean this MFE up on top of the ceiling, right up here instead of down there, and then migrate the cables down there also, so that, you know, I said before that I want cables hanging from the ceiling and, you know, just powering all of these separate machines and stuff, instead of a big cluster of generators and an MFE right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. There is also a possibility when I come back that I will have this multi-block tank instead of just a tank like that. It requires some tank walls, some tank gauges, and a tank valve. Basically, a tank gauge is just a window. I don't really know why it's called a gauge. It should just be called a window. But the tank valve is where it enters, and then this is just the wall that goes around the tank, obviously, because it says iron tank wall. But I'll probably have this replaced with a very small iron tank instead of ton of glass ones. It'll just look more nicerness, if you want to say more nicer, like a weirdo. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. So I'll come back when that's done. As you can see, I also added a ladder system over there, along with a window covering the wall over on this side right here. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Looks like an island view from far away, because it is an island view from far away. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing when I come back. I'm also probably going to have more of that quarry done, obviously, because I've cut just a little bit. It didn't take that long to finish the rest of the ceiling, as opposed to what I thought it would take. But this quarry over here, as you can see, it's actually making a lot of progress. A lot more progress than I thought it would have by now, but it's got a ton of copper ore, an absolute ton of it. By now. It's not like a ton of it, but there's probably enough in here for me to get another stack of 64 by just putting in the induction smelter. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Where did I get all that sand from? I remember getting sand in here from somewhere, but where? I have no idea where that sand came from. There's obviously no sand in here. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So when I come back, expect things to be fancied up over here a little bit more than they already are. Was this recording this whole time? Oh. Ignore what just happened, even though I'm going to edit it in anyway, because that was a bit weird. I think I accidentally hit my recording key. Oh, come on. I need more clay for what I'm trying to do, and I can't find it anywhere. I guess I'm just gonna have to go get it. I don't like getting clayed. I don't like getting clay. Getting clay does not work. It does not... It is incompatible with my brain. It's breaking it, as you can probably hear. It's breaking my brain right now. It's just falling apart in pieces, which is why I can no longer speak the English language correctly like that. I hate getting clay myself. Bleh. Alright, so let me just take a second to explain what I've done so far. So, as you can see, this thing's getting pretty massive. I added another wall on top of the second story so that, well, you know, it can have a wall and not just be a giant platform that things can spawn on and fall off of and blah blah blah. I also built another one of these just because, well, I was doing something inside of there. I ran out of waterproof pipes, so I just decided to make 2 of these instead of just 1. So there's that. I also, as you may have noticed, moved that over there and made 2 of them. That's why I needed the clay. So, these don't actually attach to tanks anymore. These attach to something that's much more advanced. They're just obviously making coal coke, just 2 redstone engines. I don't use the gates on these. I just think that the redstone engines are a lot easier to make, especially since I don't have an assembly table, but these are just being powered and it's getting pushed out, and it's getting pushed up. Surprisingly, this actually works. I didn't know that it getting pushed up would work, but it does. And there's actually something really advanced that I just learned about today, at least what I think is really advanced. It's this. This is an iron tank. It's a multi-block, as you can see. It's made out of iron tank walls right here, which I may have showed these before. I can't remember. Iron tank. There we go. These three things. Iron tank wall made out of 4 iron plates. An iron tank gauge. Yeah, because I remember saying, I don't know why it's called a gauge, but just made out of some iron plates and glass, and then the iron tank valve. So basically what's going on is this the arrangement that I have here, you can pretty much make this any size, and the bigger you make it, the more it can hold. This can hold 720 buckets of creosote oil right now. That is equal to, I believe, 72 tanks. So yeah, that just one iron tank can hold a lot of stuff. So it's currently holding 70.5 buckets of creosote oil. So yeah, and I mean, this is 70 buckets of creosote oil right there. I don't exactly know why it's like not to scale at all whatsoever, but I mean, hey, it's an awesome storage unit, and to get it out, you just do what in the... Oh, okay, that was weird. They just randomly disappeared and then appeared in my inventory, but to get it out and to put it in, you just do this, and obviously the number will go up and down. But yeah, that's cool. I really, really like that. Also, as you can see, as I explained a couple seconds ago, this whole entire thing, I think, is like 7 blocks tall now instead of just 0, or I think on half of it it was like 1. And then this quarry over here is actually all the way down here already. It's on 39, which actually this is taking a while to do this. It's been about an hour, which means that this is one of the good quarries. I like these quarries because they take a while. This is actually so far getting me about more than 2 stacks of copper if I just put it in an furnace, and probably about 7 stacks of copper. No, not 7. I mean 5 stacks of copper if I were to use flint. I mean, slag, not flint. They look similar, but they're not the same thing at all. This is also hitting marble, which I'm not really sure if I like or not, because, well, I mean, it's like, it takes up a lot of room in these chests, which I don't really like, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm also going to throw this out. I don't really know why I would want wood in these chests taking up room. Actually, I probably should have taken that and just turned it into wooden planks, but who cares? I'm also just going to take these saplings for myself when I do make that automatic tree farm I've been promising to make for a million years now. But the reason why I'm stalling making the automatic tree farm is because it requires a separate bat box, requires generator, requires just a ton of stuff. It basically, it's called an, isn't it called an, yeah, it's right there. It's called an arbitorium, or an arboretum, arboretum. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it, arboretum. And then, basically, this requires, 6 golden electron tubes. Oh, yeah. Okay, 3 golden electron tubes, a sturdy casing, and a basic circuit board. Basically, this is just a carpenter, and then you make the, electron tubes with a thermonic fabricator. That's just a ton of stuff from forestry. It works on MJ per tick, just like the, quarry and the induction smelter do. And there's also this thing. You have to have a legger. Yeah, you have to have a legger. You have to have a logger to actually harvest the trees in the automatic tree farm. So it requires 3 diamantine electron tubes, which basically are the same as the gold ones, but they require diamonds. Now you might be thinking, this is way too expensive for me to build right now. What am I doing this for? But actually, this is really worth it because I can have an infinite source of charcoal by doing this. Now, it's not as good as coal coke, obviously, because coal coke is freaking amazing, but it's pretty good. Like, it means that basically I will never have to mine for coal ever again, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much I said I was going to move this bat box up here, but I haven't done that yet. I just came back to show you what I have done with this and what I've done with the walls, because this has actually taken me about an hour to do, because I've just been kind of sitting around the whole time, but this took me a little bit of a while to situate, because I ran out of cacti, so I just had to sit there for about 10 minutes and wait for it to grow, so that was definitely fun, so hopefully I won't have to sit through that ever again, but I'm inclined to believe I might. So, yeah, next time, when I come back, which, will actually be in a couple minutes in the recording, I'm probably gonna have the power source moved down here, or the bat box and the MFE moved up there, and just a ton of cables coming down here to power that, so, yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, so, I'm back again, and the reason why I'm back is because of this right here. I finally reached 7 UU matter. This can make a number of things, including water, or lava, or stone, or netherrack, or pretty much anything. Like if I were to do this, it would make nothing, but you can make the two most useful things, in my opinion, T for titanium, or I for iridium. That super rare ore that I was talking about earlier. Now, the reason why I want this is because of this advanced solar panel. I already have the solar panel, I already have most of the stuff. But the thing is, I needed an iridium iron plate, which requires an iridium ingot, which you can only get from iridium ore, obviously. But the reason why I want this advanced solar panel so bad is because this regular solar panel only does 1 EU per tick. But the advanced solar panel is 8 times better. Does 8 EU per tick. The equivalent of 8 solar panels just requires 1 iridium. So, all I need to do here to get the iridium ingot is put 1 iridium ore into the compressor. And when it's finished, it'll give me an iridium ingot. And as you can see, I've already been working on trying to get an advanced solar panel for a second now, but I came back for this part because this is the most important part in my opinion. So, we're going to use this beautiful iridium ingot in the production of an iridium iron plate, which then, this is the most expensive piece of this entire solar panel. I have to put some advanced some advanced alloy, some carbon plates around. So, basically, it takes up a stack of 32 coal, which basically I can just put in the macerator right now, and it takes up a bit of bronze and tin and stuff like that. But all I need to do now is put this coal in here, put the overclockers in it, go over here, and take 4 tin. Actually, no. I need 6 copper, 6 tin. I already have the refined iron. And then, what else do I need? That's it. Okay. And then, basically, all I need to do is put this in the induction smelter. So, here's 2 of that, here's 6 of that, and this will make me some bronze, which you obviously need to make the advanced alloy, because I've made it before for advanced machine blocks, if you can even remember that. So, here's that, here's that. All I need is some 4 tin plates, 4 bronze plates, and 4 refined iron plates. There we go. It's 4 tin plates. This is working on the coal. Yeah, this I came back because this is really important, and also, I am planning on making this thing right here, an industrial centrifuge, and this thing is really, really, really useful. I think I've mentioned this in the past. This basically just separates all the elements of whatever material you'll put into it. Like, it actually, I think one of its most useful recipes is if you just put 4 sticky resin in it, it makes 14 rubber. That is 10 more rubber, ocelot, than you would get if you just smelted it. That is really, really, really useful and worth it. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be building it. Pretty much the main reason. But another recipe that I like to bring attention to is you can just put 10 redstone in it, and you can get a ruby dust. Now, that seems pretty cheap, I will say, but it is definitely not. As I've said before, many times, the fusion reactor is a very, very highly advanced, and pretty much end-game machine that you build in this. And it requires over 3,000 rubies altogether. So, yeah, not gonna need to say any more about that topic. Hopefully this will get finished in a minute. It's not even close to getting finished. What is this at? Wow, okay, this can barely even handle its own energy. I gotta go put some more stuff in it. Oh, yeah. I also built a semi-fluid generator, which basically is the use for this cryosite oil. You just put it in a bucket and then put it inside the semi-fluid generator, and it generates, I think, like, something like 8,000 EU off of 1 at 8 EU per tick. No, it's 3,000 EU at 8 EU per tick for a cryosite oil bucket, which is actually pretty worth it, in my opinion. So I'm just going to put some coal coke in these generators. And, oh, yeah, I also added another combustion engine because I wasn't using my fuel refiner anymore. I just took it from there and put it right there. So, while this is finishing, I'm going to put these in there because this can handle both of these now because it's generating a lot of EU, can't it? Can't it? Yeah, it definitely can, okay. But yeah, without a lot of overclockers, this takes a while, so just be prepared for that when you're actually trying to do this. Let me see here. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Gotta check out the recipe for the advanced solar panel again. So I have those. Ooh, I need some more advanced alloy. I need 6 of it, not just 4. Just gotta get some more copper and 2 more tin. Oh, wait, I need more tin than that. And I need 4 tin. 2, 3. And then that's actually it. So yeah, it's not, the advanced solar panel isn't too expensive. It's actually pretty price worthy, but you can't build it until you get, obviously, like, a lot of materials, so, because you need the iridium, there's not really a way to get around that. Because, I mean, as I said before, I've only found iridium ore once, legitimately. I have never found it legitimately ever again, which, I mean, that's really how rare iridium is in real life. Like, diamond, I don't know, I know that astatine is the rarest substance known to man, but how rare is diamond? Like, I don't really know in real life how rare diamond is. I know it's, like, really rare, but I don't have, like, an exact measurement or anything. I mean, of course I wouldn't have an exact measurement, because I'm not, like, a geologist or something like that, but, I mean, I don't have around a certain measurement. So let me just put some of this in the compressor again. Just take out this final piece of coal dust. If you can hear yelling in the background, excuse that. That's nothing. And also, if you hear the dogs barking, that's nothing too. I certainly hope you can't. That would suck. So all I need to do now is compress all of these, which I really wish I had more overclockers, because this is taking a while just to get all this done. Just gonna put some more in there. And so now I have the solar panel, the 2 advanced alloys, and the 2 advanced circuits. So now all I need is the irradiant glass, which I can easily get this reinforced glass. Why do you repeatedly do this to me? Why do you repeatedly do this to me? Repeatedly, who cares? So then all I need is that. I don't know why it keeps trying to get me to do all this random crap. I don't want to do this. I mean, I want to make the advanced solar panel, but I don't want to go through the process to make it, so, I mean, you can't get something without doing the work, obviously, especially in Feed the Beast. Ugh. I don't know what mod the different solar panels are added from. I've installed GregTech and Industrial Draft in my survival world, and it's not there, so I don't really know what in the world. Dog barking. Just ignore that. Okay, so basically, oh, it's just the other way around. Okay, I thought I did something wrong. Oh my gosh, I That dog's probably pretty annoying. I realize, just ignore it. And, now, basically all I need is this Cenarium part. Now, this requires 2 more UU matter, which I forgot about, so I'll just be back right now. So, yeah. Fair. Okay. I am for certain that that is the last little bit of UU matter that I possibly ever need for this advanced solar panel. You need 9 per 1, I forgot about that. But there's the Cenarium part. So, now, I just need to combine that with a diamond, which this once again may not seem worth it, but it definitely is. Am I telling you it definitely is? Yes, I am, but it really, really is. This is probably the most worth it item in the entirety of entiredness. There we go. Finally, the irradiant reinforced plates. Now all I need... Alright, I've got that. All I need is this stuff, which means that I need 2 of this to be put in the compressor. I need 8 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said 8. And now all I need to do is go get some more of that advanced alloy that I'm cooking up in there. Why didn't I ever put some of this in there, and some of that in there, and some of this in there? I don't know. Let me just take these, put them in there, go back up here, go in this induction smelter, and there's nothing in here. Oh, it's because I'm already playpenning it right now. What am I talking about? I'm going crazy because of this freaking thing I'm having to do. Okay. There's that, and there's that, and then all I have to do is put that in there, and all I have to do is put that in there, and then all I have to do is put that in there. And then I put it in here, and then it goes, and then I turn this refined uranium into irradiant whatever's. Irradiant uranium, apparently. I thought it was called something different. And then all I need to do is, apparently, I already have 2 advanced alloy, because I need 4 of it. So yeah, my mind is kind of exploding right now, because I've been doing this for like the past 4,000,000 hours, so you can only imagine. Okay. Let me blah 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 blah. Reinforced glass. Just need some more glass for this. For this, yo. Okay, going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And putting derp in the shape of an eye. And then some advanced alloy. Then putting this. And then it doesn't work because I need to do this. And then I need more glowstone. This is just a catastrophe of a recipe, isn't it? And then all I need to do is this, and then put that there, and that there, and that there, and that there, and then that there, and that there. And then it creates irradiant glass panes. Is this it? I think this is it. I think I finally reached it. I've done this many times before, but in this world, this is definitely a landmark. Alright. I think I have reached it. I need a crafting table up here, don't I? I don't know why I'm whispering. Hopefully you can even hear me saying stuff. Okay, fine. I'm crafting table, you win. No, you don't, because I'm putting you down right now. Okay. Just gotta put that there, and then these here, and then that there, and then... As you can see, the EU is being supplied steadily right now. Neither of my generators are actually doing anything. This isn't making any fluid or anything, but this is actually increasing very, very, very fast, considering that it wasn't pretty much doing anything before I got this advanced solar panel. This basically landmarks the start of a very, very, very good opportunity to get EU. So yeah, I should definitely be producing it better. Maybe I'll even come back next time with multiple solar panels. Advanced ones, I mean, because I used to have multiple solar panels, but now I have 2 different ones. So, yeah. that's pretty much it. I have so many recordings now that I have to put together, so I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll see you next time.